Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's a good day to be a Hellraiser, right? We had the chance this morning to participate in the Holiday Toy Ruck and reinforce our legacy and our heritage and our partnership with the Holy Family Homes orphanage over in Japan. A great opportunity for us to participate in that and to give a good Christmas and holiday season to our partners over in Japan. And today's a special day for a second reason, right? Today's the day that we get to celebrate and promote one of our own who's been contributing on our team since she joined here last May. So it's a special day for First Sergeant Hayward, Sergeant Anzuris, Sergeant Weaver, Sergeant Caywell and Wimley, and the rest of the Hellraisers in 3rd Platoon to recognize and celebrate the growth and the accomplishments that the platoon and the company has made in the past 8 months. And it's a special day for you, Maddie, to reflect on those wins that you've accomplished since you've been here. You got here in May, you graduated jungle school, top of your class. You were selected to serve as the battalion reserve during JPMRC and lead an air assault mission as a critical mission to accomplish the battalion's operation in JPMRC. And then I gotta confess, when I showed up here a couple of weeks ago and we sat down and started planning Weapons Squad live fire together, I started questioning, we got a second lieutenant on this assignment right now. I know she doesn't have a lot of experience. Is she up for the job? And we started talking about how we were gonna incorporate AH-64 Apaches, our 60mm mortars, and then an AT engagement into our Weapons Squad live fire. And throughout that entire process, you assessed each situation calmly, made recommendations, and then made the decisions on the ground to make our training successful despite Range Control's best efforts to shut us down. You were the reason that we had a great training event for all of our weapon squads and for the company. So our entire team here appreciates the impact that you've made. We're thankful that you came and took over 3rd Platoon and immediately made a difference since you joined us here in May. And we're already counting down the days until we can pin some captain bars on you here in the next 2 years or so. So it's now my privilege to introduce the No Fear Battalion Commander, Colonel Patterson, who's going to help introduce the promotee. Sir, over to you.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, thanks for everybody for coming, and especially to Jim and Jocelyn Gavitt, tuned in virtually. We wish you guys could be here at this special day to watch your daughter get promoted. You raised an incredible daughter that's been nothing but a huge enabler to this battalion thus far. So the first thing I want to talk about is just the significance of promoting from second lieutenant to first lieutenant. You know, everybody knows second lieutenant, you know, the expectation for you to be a learner and learn from everyone around you. I like to call second lieutenant as kind of like your introduction to the profession rank, you know, where it's kind of expected that you make mistakes. It's expected that you lean on others. It's expected that you talk to your platoon sergeant every day to say, hey, like, you know, tell me about this, tell me about that. You know, as you move to first lieutenant, you know, you're still certainly learning if you're a good officer, but the bar has kind of been raised. And now you're at the level where you're expected to lead your peers that are younger than you, the other second lieutenants in the battalion. The room for error starts to drop, right? You can't make the same mistakes that you can as what we call a butter bar or second lieutenant. So it's an incredible opportunity. I appreciate the opportunity to do this with you, Maddie. A couple things about Maddie. So the first time I ever heard Maddie's voice, I was actually starting the handover with Lieutenant Colonel Lazinski, the previous battalion commander. Phone call, you know, hey Maddie, hey, congratulations on passing Ranger School. We're stoked to get you to the battalion. I want you to just take your time, you know, get out here, don't rush things. You're not going to go to the Philippines with us, but we've got a platoon for you. You're going to be a Hellraiser. We already had made that decision. He was going to follow in the footsteps of the great First Lieutenant Mike Hoffman and get to work with the greats like Sergeant First Class Azuris over in Hellraiser. So we immediately knew that this was the right leader for that job. You know, our first impression of you on the phone was, wow, this girl's squared away. You know, very well articulated, very smart, kind of sort of went to a good school. I mean, it's kind of debatable if Harvard's up there with West Point, but you know, it's she just impressed us, you know. So fast forward the clock, I go to the Philippines with the rest of the battalion, come back, and then I'm like, I finally get to meet this Lieutenant Gavitt. So I meet her. She looks a little different. She, you know, her hair's a little shorter, right? Because she's just came out of Ranger School. I obviously see the Ranger tab. I'm like, what is that other? She had already gone to jungle and passed. You know, that definitely wasn't us telling you, hey, go do it. She's very proactive and did it. Came back, jungle tab, and then immediately made an impact on that platoon. Fast forward the clock even more, as everybody that's standing here with me today knows, No Fear has just been like just crushing one big event after another. So, you know, Philippines Pathways mission just so happens to be the #1 partner of all Pathways, and they sent No Fear on that mission. No surprise. JPMRCX, the very first JPMRCX ever executed in theater. No Fear Battalion leading it from the front. Then we come back from the Philippines. It's a little bit lighter. That 120-degree heat kind of did a number on us. Start getting back in shape. Holy Family Home, orphans come and visit us. 75-year anniversary of that event. We got to be a part of that. Okay, and then fast forward again, JPMRC Op 4. That's the chance that I got to see really Maddie shine. You know, she's out there. I specifically remember when we completely embarrassed / just took the enemy by surprise by walking 3 light infantry companies straight into the heart of their objective without any contact, bypassed all their infantry battalions, which they are trying to forget, but we distinctly remember. I'm watching Maddie lead her platoon through the Pineapple Hill, was it? Yeah, Pineapple Hill. Her and Chris Than out there, like kind of making stuff happen with their platoons. She's not only maneuvering her platoon, her guns into positions to just kind of destroy all the 2nd Brigade. It was like a logistics element. I mean, they were cooking breakfast, coffee, and stuff when we rolled up on them. But she just did that very naturally. And not only that, but she was working with partners. She was working with our allies from what country was that again? Royal Thai Army. Yeah, Royal Thai Army. She doesn't speak, you know, is that Thai? She doesn't speak Thai, but she was just seamlessly jumped into that complex environment and was leading from the front. So, you know, it's no question anybody here, she's extremely talented. I think this is one of many ranks for her, but you know, just you're a huge enabler of the battalion as we've talked, and I appreciate you being here and kind of leading from the front too for women in the infantry, you know, because it's kind of rare, you know, that we see Ranger qualified, jungle qualified, like infantry platoon leaders that crush it like you do. So you do it seamlessly, you navigate that environment very well. But yeah, thank you for everything you are doing and will continue to do for No Fear Battalion. So with that, let's go ahead and publish.
Attention to orders. The President of the United States has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and professional excellence of Madeline E. Gavitt. In view of these qualities and her demonstrated leadership potential and dedicated service to the United States Army, she is, therefore, promoted from 2nd Lieutenant to 1st Lieutenant. Promotion is effective 12 December 2024 with the date of rank of 27 November 2024. Signed, Christine Wormuth, Secretary of the Army.
Give it up for First Lieutenant. I state your name.
I, Madeline Gavitt,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I take this obligation freely
That I undertake this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
of
the office upon which
I
I am about to enter. So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the kind words today. I think we're incredibly lucky here to be a part of this unit, to be a part of this company. This company consists of amazing work, but that's because of the amazing people. And I think I've been able to find success because I've had amazing mentors here. I've had great leadership with First Sergeant. Where's First Sergeant? First Sergeant right in front of my face. And now Captain Masnick as well, and all of the LTs that have kind of taught me how to find my way here. More than anything, though, I have to thank my NCOs. I've never met a group more hardworking, more competent, and more willing to fight for the people that they have under them than my PSG, who's folding up the flag right now, my squad leaders, and the team leaders that they are developing to walk in their footsteps. So any success that I have to claim is a thanks to all of you, to 3 Alpha, and to my NCOs. So thank you all, and I appreciate you all for coming today, and I'm excited to keep working.